Persia, back to another episode of Genius Chef TV. Today I'm downstairs again and I'm going to be making my rainbow macaroons. I know I've already made it on the channel, but I'm going to be making the rainbow version. So let's just get right into the video. So this is like the same recipe as the other one. So what we're going to do is putting 55 grams of egg whites into a stand mixer bowl with 2 grams of egg white powder. I'm just going to whisk it until it's nice and foamy. Right, so I just put that on my stand mixer and I haven't touched it. Don't mix it, don't do anything with it. Now what I'm going to be doing is making this sugar syrup. I'm going to be adding 150 grams of just caster sugar and 38 grams of water. I'm going to be putting that on the heat. So now I'm just going to be putting that on medium heat and let it dissolve and then start to boil. So now I'm just wiping the sides of the pastry brush. This is actually, it's now boiling at a boiling point. So now I'm going to be turning on the mixer to medium just until soft peaks, just soft peaks. So my mixer is now on and now I'm going to be turning this, I'm going to be, got my candy thermometer and it has to become to 114 degrees. Alright, so I'm still waiting for this to be 114 and my mixer has now finished. So my mixer is now 118 degrees. I'm going to turn off the candy thermometer and now that was soft, stiff peaks, I forgot to say. Now I'm going to dribble this in. Alright, so I've got my timer for 6 minutes and I'm going to cook this for 6 minutes. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing now is I'm just going to sieve all my almond meal and icing sugar. Alright, so now what I've done is I've taken my egg mixture off the, off the mixer, and now I'm going to add my other 55, I had 55 grams of egg whites in here, and I'm going to add my other 55 grams of egg whites, because you have to make 2 batches of egg whites, and that's going into my the almond and icing sugar mixture, and when that becomes a paste, I'll be back. Right, so I've got my dough ball of the almond meal, icing sugar and egg white, and I'm going to add that into my stand mixer. Now I've fitted it with a paddle attachment, so I just changed it. That's going in, and I'm going to mix it until it's like the consistency of lava. Alright, so this is the part where it gets really exciting. We're going to be making the rainbow. So what you're going to be needing is one big piping bag. You can use disposal like I am, or you can use a different one. You're going to be needing paintbrushes and long ones. You're going to be needing the rainbow colours, so red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And you're going to be needing like a dish to put the rainbow colours on. So let's just go right ahead. We're putting tiny amounts of food colouring onto this little tray. Alright, so I've made these before and I use way too much food colouring and it's a very, very big waste. So I only added a little bit, and now I'm just going to get my piping bag ready and let's just go on with the recipe. Alright, so I've got my mum helping me. So what I'm going to be doing is getting a bit of red. I'm starting with red. And then I'm going to get the paintbrush and go all the way down. It's okay if you get it everywhere. I can't see. Okay. I'm going to go all the way, I cannot see, all the way up. This is a kind of a very tricky process, so take your time, have a helper around the whole piping bag, and it's all got the colours in it. And now I'm going to put it in this big mug, and I've got my macaron mixture, and this is probably not going to go well because it's too long, but I'm going to now pour that directly into the middle. That's all done. It's actually a really good mixture. Right, so now what I'm going to do is fold up the top, get all that mixture off. Make sure you wash your hands from the start. I'm going to get all the mixture Yeah, nice and low. That looks so cool. So I bought these macaroon, it even says a macaroon silicone mat that I just bought from a cake show. And now what I'm going to be doing is adding some baking paper over it. This is just some baking paper. That's going over it. And then now I'm just going to cut a tip off my piping bag. Okay. And I'm just going to get piping away. Let it rest for an hour, then preheat your oven to 150. Then when you put these in, turn it down to 135. So now what I'm going to be doing is making the chocolate ganache. You're going to be needing, it's just like the other recipe, 125 grams of chocolate. I'm using white chocolate this time. About a quarter cup of cream. It doesn't really, just eye it kind of. I've got some raspberry flavored oil, and I'm doing this because I want a really intense flavor of raspberry. And to go with raspberry, I thought some pink. Okay, to like a medium heat, I'm going to be adding my cream. And what I'm kind of doing right now is I want the cream to just boil, but not actually boil. Alright, so that is all done. I'm going to add the chocolate. I'm going to coat it in cream. I'm going to just let it sit there. Just let it sit and do its thing. Alright, so this has been sitting for a while, and now what I'm going to be doing is just mixing it until all the chocolate has melted. So what I've done is split mine in half because I want to make a vanilla and then a raspberry. So what I'm going to be doing is putting some vanilla bean paste into one of my mixtures, and vanilla bean paste is probably better because it's not like a liquid, or vanilla beans is good as well. I'm going to add a bit of that, and then I'm going to mix it up. So I've just put in a bit of pink food colouring into my raspberry one, and this is going to be a bit of an experiment because I've never done this with the raspberry and then the food colouring. Look how vibrant that is, and I only put a tiny bit. Alright, that's all mixed up, and I'm going to be adding, I don't know because I've never used this, so we'll just see how much I'm going to be adding. I'll add the tiniest little bit. Oh, it smells really good, by the way, guys. Now I'm going to just be pouring them into Ziploc bags so they're easier to handle. But I'm actually going to be putting this in the fridge before I put these on the macaroons. And I'll tell you that later. Right, so now I'm just putting the raspberry one, and I've tasted it and it tastes really, really good. There, done. So guys, thank you so much for watching Genius Chef TV. Please like and subscribe, comment down below on anything, just in general, anything. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please make these and send it to me. And I really hope that you enjoyed. So bye. It's like a simmer, but not really. Testing. Oh, Dad, are you okay?